So I want to cut through some of the noise here. Blake Lively is accusing Justin Baldoni of sexual harassment. Baldoni is hitting back with a $400 million lawsuit. And now Lively says her kids are traumatized. She's afraid to leave her home. And Ryan Reynolds, Hollywood's favorite wise ass, is mentally and physically affected by the whole mess. You want to know what I see? I see another Hollywood disaster where justice takes a back seat to spin, strategy, and more nonsense narrative control. And we saw this before. And if you think this is just about two celebrities fighting it out, you're missing the bigger picture. This is about how the media and Hollywood's elites weaponize accusations, manipulate public perception, and decide who gets canceled and who doesn't. And on this episode, I'm going to break it all down for you. What's really going on, who stands to gain, and most importantly, how does this case expose the Hollywood machine? So here's what I've heard so far. Lively claims Baldoni made women uncomfortable on set. Baldoni denies it. Now he's saying he's being smeared. Now he's coming back at her with a lawsuit for $400 million. And that lawsuit isn't just about money. It's about control, in my opinion. It's about making sure his version of the events is the one that people remember. That's how you keep your career in this town. It's big business. And here's where it gets interesting. Lively now says her kids are traumatized, that the drama's too much for her family, that she's afraid to leave her home. And Ryan Reynolds, Hollywood's golden boy, is apparently so affected that it's impacting him mentally, physically, and professionally. Well, you guys should have thought about that before you put up this lawsuit. So I say, really? Because he doesn't look that traumatized to me to be cracking jokes on Saturday Night Live. Or maybe he's a better actor than I thought. So look, I spent a lot of time around Hollywood. The first 15 years of my career, I spent providing close protection and security consulting for A-list actors, musicians, rock stars, Hollywood executives. I've worked behind the scenes at private events. I've been inside their homes. I've slept in their homes. I've been on tour with some of the big names in entertainment. And I've seen firsthand how the industry works. The power plays, the manipulation. I've heard all the phone calls. The deals that never made it into the headlines. Nobody's closer than the celebrity bodyguard. And let me tell you, Hollywood isn't really about the truth. It's about control, and it's about who has the best PR team, the deepest pockets, the right connections to spin a story in their favor, and who will do whatever it takes to protect their image and that golden nut that they've built. And when these Hollywood teams mobilize, look out. It gets nasty. For instance, the Me Too movement was supposed to be about justice. But let's be honest. Justice in Hollywood is selective. Some guys get canceled overnight, and others, they get protected. Think about it. Why? Because it's not about what they did. It's about who they are, who they pissed off, and how much money they're worth. Now, Baldoni's fighting back. But $400 million? Come on, dog. You're reaching a little deep. It's not just about clearing his name. This one here is a warning shot, in my opinion. It's a big warning shot that he fired off the bow. That's don't mess with me money. And in Hollywood, power moves like this aren't about truth. They're about who gets to tell the story, in my opinion. And that's the real game. It's not whether Baldoni did what he's accused of. It's not whether Lively is being truthful or a brat. It's about who controls the narrative, who wins in the court of public opinion. And make no mistake, Hollywood is a courtroom. TMZ is the courtroom camera, and it doesn't just run on laws. It runs on leveraged PR teams and serious backroom deals with these attorneys. This episode of the Aaron Cohen Show is brought to you by Merkava Coffee. This is the official coffee of the Aaron Cohen Show. When I served in the IDF, coffee wasn't just coffee, it was fuel. And in the special operations world, there were nights with no sleep, Missions that stretched for days and no room for mistakes. Coffee was serious and it kept us sharp, locked in, and ready to move. And let me tell you something, I still take it seriously. And that's why Merkava Coffee, strong, no nonsense, battle tested, no fluff, no gimmicks, just good, bold coffee for the people who need to be at their best. And if you start your day like I do, like it's a mission, you know why this matters. Hit the link down in the description and grab yourself a triple order and help keep the lights on and support the Aaron Cohen Show. Appreciate you guys. Now, I want to talk about the court versus public opinion versus actual justice here. Look at how this is playing out on social media. It's a lot of fun to watch this thing kind of boil over, right? One side is calling for Baldoni to be blacklisted. The other side is saying Lively's using the Me Too movement as a weapon. And you know what? No one cares about evidence. Yeah? No one cares about evidence. No one's waiting for an actual investigation because in Hollywood, you don't need evidence. You just need a good story. Remember, multi-billion-dollar town was built on stories. In the mainstream media, man, they're eating this up. My old buddy Harvey Levin, man, he is diving into this one here. He loves it. And they don't care about justice. They care about ratings. They care about fueling division, about keeping you emotionally engaged so you keep watching. Remember, your attention equals dollars. I spent my career analyzing deception in Israel's counterterrorist and intelligence world, studying how bad actors manipulate narratives to control perception. And trust me, this case isn't about justice. It's about power. It's about control. It's about making sure you believe what they want you to believe. So I want to close it out with this. Here's my final message to you guys, my viewers. Don't take anything at face value. Nothing that you see at all on social media regarding this case. You have to question everything and watch how the media picks apart its heroes and its villains. You also want to follow the money because this isn't just about two celebrities in a lawsuit. It's about how our culture weaponizes accusations and uses the court of public opinion to destroy whoever it wants. So what do you think? Is Lively telling the truth? Or is Baldoni being set up? Or is this just another Hollywood power play where the real winner is the PR firm running the show, making the dough and getting the win? Drop a comment down below. I want to hear what you guys think. I read them. And if you're sick of the media spoon-feeding you garbage, do me a favor. Subscribe to the Aaron Cohen Show. I only deal here in facts and not fiction. Appreciate you guys watching this one. Do me a favor. If you guys are a fan of the show, help support the show and grab yourself a triple bag order of Merkava coffee. It's the official coffee of the Aaron Cohen Show. Helps keep the lights on in the studio. We're completely independently produced. And every bag you purchase helps support the show. Merkava coffee, named after Israel's incredible main battle tank. And back in the day when I was in the IDF, coffee was my source and lifeline. Coffee first, then mission. And if you guys take your day serious like I do when you wake up in the morning and every day's a mission, trust me, you want to grab yourself, do a French press of Merkava coffee. This thing will turn the lights on. You have my word. Grab a 3-bag. Hit the link down in the description. Help support the show and help me to continue to combat that garbage, anti-Israel misinformation and propaganda that's out there. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to come back to this one as it continues to develop. Spent a lot of time around Hollywood, and I have a point of view on this. I want to thank you guys for watching this episode. I'm Aaron Cohen. You're watching the Aaron Cohen Show, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.